guys, it's Alice. I just want to start by apologising about the lighting. I decided to film this a bit later than I normally film, so the lighting's not the best. You know, we've got to work with what we have. Anyway, if you haven't seen my face before, hi, my name is Alice, nice to meet you. I upload new videos every Monday, even though exam season is coming up, so fingers crossed I can keep that up. And if you want to see any more of me, then please feel free to click subscribe and give this video a like. And yeah, I'm just going to get on into the video. So my video today is about, as you can tell by the title, my tattoo. So yes, I got a tattoo, and I asked some people on Twitter to ask me questions about it, you know, anything you want to know. So I am just going to go through them and then add anything in that I feel is necessary. I'm going to show it to you first. Before I get started, I just want to say I know that not everyone likes tattoos and not everyone's going to like my tattoo, and that is completely fine. It's my body, I know it's permanent, I can do with it what I want. I'll get more into it in some of the questions, but I'll explain everything by the end. So yeah, if you don't like it, then please don't leave any nasty comments, just leave the video. I don't want that. Thank you. So that is my tattoo, and as you can see I have a pretty big scar on my back going all the way from up there around to here. Yeah, this is my tattoo. Okay, so questions. The first question is from Ellie. It says, what made you decide to get that specific tattoo? So this is a really personal story, so that is why it means so much to me. As you guys saw, I have that scar on my back, and I got that when I was a baby. Me and my sister were 9 weeks premature because we were C-section, we had to be taken out early. I weighed 2 pounds 15 ounces and Grace weighed 3 pounds 5 ounces. So we had a lot wrong with us, like obviously like jaundice and things like that. I had many things wrong with me. One of the more funny ones is my stomach like ballooned out and turned see-through because everything that was going in my body was stuck basically. And when they were trying to sort out the problem with my intestines, they found that there was also a problem with my heart. So I had to have keyhole surgery, and the problem that I had with my heart was PDA, and I think it means that there was a valve that hadn't quite formed on my body. So in my first week of life I was in 3 different hospitals, and my dad followed me everywhere I went. Mum stayed with Grace, obviously because Mum was still recovering from having a child, having twins. So I mean, I had other things wrong with me as well. As you can tell, I've got quite a low voice because I couldn't breathe properly, so there were pipes down my throat. That's why my voice box developed funny, so that's why my voice is low. That explains that, in case you're ever wondering that. So I am very lucky to be here today, 18 years on. I had blood transfusions as well, so I got the scar on my wrist from that. And when I was growing up, I used to be really embarrassed of my scar, and I would never wear anything that showed it. I would never tell anyone. I hated it. I thought it was ugly. I was so embarrassed about it. And then my dad said to me one day, he was like, Alice, if you didn't have that scar you wouldn't be here today. That's the only reason that you're alive. And it made me realise, like, I am so lucky to be here. I need to put all of that behind me. I need to stop being embarrassed. I was having really bad anxiety as well at that like stage in my life. When I was about 14, 15, I was having a lot of panic attacks. And I was like, you need to stop. You're so lucky to be here. Stop being embarrassed about this. It's part of who you are. If you didn't have that, then if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be me. So that was a really long story, but that is why I got that tattoo there, because it's right underneath my scar, and when I wear a bra it's hidden by it because it's personal for me, and so that's why it's going to really affect me if anyone leaves negative comments. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't do that. But yeah, so courage over fear reminds me that it just reminds me of all of that, so I need to face my fears, stop being afraid of it and who I am and all of that stuff, and it's just a really personal thing for me. So that's why I got that tattoo. Ashna asks, how did you feel after you got the tattoo? Immediately after, I felt a bit faint and I had to go and eat some chocolate because I felt really lightheaded. But afterwards, honestly, it's fine. The pain only lasts whilst you're there. Ella said, did it hurt? Such a... Oh wait, they all said, P.S. I love you. Love you too. Ella said, did it hurt? Such a classic non-original question, but yeah, love you too. It did, but not as much as I thought it was going to hurt. Because it's on my ribs, I assumed it was going to hurt so much, and it was painful. But obviously she had to keep lifting up the tattoo gun to like readjust and stop every about 4 or 5 seconds. So when she wasn't tattooing me, it didn't hurt at all, it was fine. I've had to put the pain on a scale of 1 to 10. I haven't had much pain in my life, so I would say like a 6, and then it got to like a 7.5 as she started on the outside and then got closer towards my ribs. Senna says, how long did it take, and if you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay? And then she says, I love it so much, thank you, that makes me really happy. The appointment was an hour, but it took to actually do about 5 minutes. So the appointment is like sorting out the sizing and the font, and we had to change a few things because the line on like the printout that she had was on the G, so we had to move that around. I didn't want capital letters at the front, so we changed that, and we took it down 2 sizes because I thought it was really big. And the tattooist where I went to, she is I think about £70 an hour. I didn't pay for it because it was part of my birthday present, my 18th birthday present from my dad, so I think it was about £70. Belle says, did you have to do a lot of convincing for your parents to let you get it, or were they okay with it? Love you baby, love you too. My parents were fine with it. My dad has quite a few tattoos. He's got 2, we've got one there, one big one here, little one here, and then he got a tattoo on the same day as me and Grace, so me and my twin and my dad all got tattoos on the same day. He's got some roses on his chest now, so he was fine with it. He was like, I can't be a hypocrite. Mum was fine with it because she knows how long I've wanted it and what it means to me, and that goes on to Belle's next question, which says, how long have you been thinking about getting it and what's the meaning behind it? Already told you about the meaning. I've wanted it for a good 3 years. I wanted the same tattoo. The only difference was originally I wanted it above my scar, kind of on my shoulder blade, but then I changed that to being below my scar, so it's always been in the same kind of area. That's the only thing that's changed over the 3 years. So I've wanted it for quite a while. And she also says, do your friends and the rest of your family support your decision? Yes, they do. Yeah, so my friends have all been really, really great about it. I mean, also I don't think anyone would come up to me and say that like they didn't like it. One of my close family friends kind of hinted that they didn't really like it, and that upset me quite a bit, but I know it's permanent, I know it's on my body forever, and if I end up not liking it in like 10 years time, it's in a place that I can easily hide. It's where my bra is, so it's covered most of the time, and it is personal to me and it means so much to me, and that's why I got it. Matt's fine with it, he likes it, like it's all good, everyone's fine with it. A different Ellie said, how long have you wanted a tattoo? I didn't really want any when I was younger, but then I found this one and I straight away knew that I wanted to have it because it just clicked with me and resonated with me, really, like the meaning of it for me. So yeah, a good 3, maybe 4 years. It's been about 2 weeks since I got the tattoo, so it's all healed up now. Finally allowed to have a bath, because when you get the tattoo you're not allowed to have a bath. You have to put cream on it for the first like 2-3 days, about 4 or 5 times a day, and then for the next 2 weeks you have to put cream on it 2 or 3 times a day. And at the beginning it will start to feel a bit lumpy because you have to keep it wrapped for about 24 hours, and then the first time you wash it after that it's all gunky and disgusting because obviously it's got like some ink and blood and stuff all mixed in with it. And then for the next about a week, when you wash it, some black bits or whatever colour you get, it should come off. That's because some of the skin's just coming off. And then you put cream on it. I will insert like pictures and stuff of the creams that we used, but the big tub of cream I have at home is by Mugu, and it's like irritable skin balm. It doesn't say it's for tattoos, but when we went to the chemist to go and get cream that they recommend, which is called Bepanthen, the lady serving us had loads of tattoos and she was like, look, personally I'm really going to recommend this, so we got that. And then if you've seen my 18th birthday haul, you'll know that Grace got me some tattoo balm which has got loads of amazing oils in it, so I keep that in my school bag, so whenever I had to top it up at school or if I was staying the night anywhere, I can always just use that, and that's really nice and it smells amazing. To take care of it, I'm going to keep putting cream on once or twice a day for the next 2 weeks just to make sure it does completely heal properly. The process of it, I was really nervous. I went first. I'll insert a photo of Grace's tattoo, by the way, so you can see that she got a sweet pea on her ankle just because she liked it, and she calls people sweet pea, and I think it's really cute, and I like the colours and stuff. Even though she decided like 2 minutes before getting it to get colour, I think it was a good decision, but at the time I was like, oh my god, like, such a late decision. Our tattooist was really nice. Her name was Molly. She was amazing. She was so good at like calming me down. She told me that I bossed it, by the way, which I was really proud of. I think because there was a mirror in front of me when I was lying down, so I could see my face like pulling these horrible faces, so I kept laughing at myself, which was really bad because you're not meant to laugh because then like my ribs were shaking. But the pain was alright. I don't think I'm gonna get a tattoo anytime soon, just because there's not one at the minute that I particularly want. I know it's bad, but I'm still nervous about like getting, if I got a tattoo anywhere more visible, if it would affect any of my like future career choices or whatever. But I don't think that that should make a difference. But if there's one that I want at some point, then I'll get one. But at the minute, I'm fine with it. I'm really happy with mine. I love it so much, and I really hope that you guys do too. Not that it really matters to me, because all that matters is I love it. But yeah, I think that's everything for this video. I hope you've all enjoyed this, and give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more of me. So I hope you've all had an amazing day. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you hopefully next Monday with another video. Bye. Can't we take a minute? Look at that glow, bro. Oh, and also this bodysuit that I'm wearing, my friend Jess got me for my birthday, so I just want to say I love you, Jess.